So what's up, everyone? It is your girl Gel Beauty 87 here, aka Grace, and today we're gonna get into the new Beauty Bay Age of Opulence palette. So my girl Karen put her video out yesterday, and she was like me, patiently waiting for it to show up because I ordered it as soon. I'm talking about as soon as I saw it drop. And when I open it, you will see why. So this is what the outer packaging looks like. I'm not a fan. It gives me like, I don't know, I'm just not a fan of the packaging. I wish they had just stuck to the different packaging like the one that it looks like to me, which is called the Book of Magic. If you didn't get it, I'm sorry, but you definitely make sure you grab this one. And this is what it looks like on the inside. Now, we all knew I was buying this palette the second it dropped, because the second it dropped and I found out it existed, it needed to be mine. I mean, we see why, right? There are blues, there are purples. Now, I don't have any greens, but they have like those tealy, greenish, bluish shades. So that will suffice for me. Now, here is the palette that made me fall in love with Beauty Bay. This is the Book of Magic. And as you can see, this looks like a jewel tone, grungy version of this one. So, needless to say, there will be palette mashups on Instagram with both of these because they look so similar. Although, I think I might like the color story of this one a little bit more just because like the nudiest shades they picked aren't as many as powdery. I mean, as well, I mean, it looks like it's about the same. It actually looks like it's less in here because there's only that white bone color here, but there's like 2 in here. So I think it's just more like the more jewel tone part about this one, whereas I feel like this one just has like lighter pastel-y things going on, and that's the difference between me anyway. But I will give y'all the swatches on Instagram like I normally do, but this one cost 20 bucks, whereas if I remember correctly, I think this one was cheaper, but it was so long ago and I can't look it up. I think this one might have been like 16 or 18, but this one's like 20. I don't know if they went up because it's holiday. I don't know if they went up because of the economy. Who knows why they went up. They could have just went up because it was Tuesday, girl. I don't know. But I'm excited to play with it. I'm gonna try to do something different, what I don't normally do, but it's gonna be hard because it has all my favorite shades in it, like my blues and my purples. But I might end up having to do 2 looks with this just because, you know, it has so many colors in it I want to use and I can't help myself. But anyway, let me go off camera and figure out what I'm going to do, and then I will return. Okay. So I've returned with whatever this is. This is what we're working with. So I put the navy blue shade called Curfew under the lower lash line here. This one. I want to use the shade Speak Easy underneath that when I get done. This is what is on our lid. I mixed these 2 shades for the inner corner because I didn't want such a deep shade. I mixed these 2 shades to dust over the top. I used this purple to dust over the blue wing I made, and that's pretty much it. But I figured that's enough, right? Look at all of what's going on, girl. Okay, so what I did was I used my Makeup by Arrow brush, a little small one that is for the lower lash line, to carve out like in my eye to get the shape that we have here. So I'll go ahead and do that now. So I just literally carved, found that shape with my eyeball. Get this done. And did like the, what is it, the fox eye where you connect in the corner there. So only thing that sucks is you can't like buy this brush individually. Hopefully they'll eventually make his brush so you can buy them individually, because I had to wait to put the Speak Easy shade on the lower lash line because I literally have only 1 set from him, and they only give you obviously 1 brush in the set. So I was like, yeah, thank you so much for that. Now I'm going to take the purple shade, which is called Flapper, and just do what I did on the other side. I'll just dust it all up in here. One thing that sucks is about doing like this look is I feel like they're going to be 2 different shapes, but my eyes are 2 different shapes, so I had to go based upon that. So if they don't look perfectly even, it's because my eyes are 2 different shapes. So you shouldn't expect it to. One is shaped like a football, random side down. You see, like I didn't bring the primer high enough to dust over here on this side because, you know, they're 2 different shapes. But we're going to do it anyway just because, you know, you do one side, you have to do the other one, so it's not going to be opaque. As opaque on this side as it is on the other side, but I'm like, it's fine with me because, you know, I don't really necessarily like shades like this. I just like to make everything look nice and airbrushed, and these only shades in here that they have that aren't too dark, because the other one I felt like was too cool tone and dark, and I was like, yeah, no, we're not gonna sabotage the look with that. If I just have to look ashy for a few minutes, it'll be okay, because I can dust the highlighter over my brow, and then it'll cover up the fact that this is so lightly highlighted, which doesn't look as bad as I thought it was going to, but I still feel like it looks kind of ashy, and I'm not gonna with it, so let's help her fix that. Now I just patted the shade Hope, which is one of my favorite type of colors, and the palette has it. I have to use it every time, so I'm gonna just tap this all over the lid. I'm gonna go off camera and finish my face, and then we can have a discussion about what I think of this palette, because I took a note of Karen's book today. I didn't put on my full face. I just spot concealed and put on my primer to let it sink into my skin and whatever, and conceal underneath my eyes to because I told you Patrick Starr said Makeup by Ariel told him to use a cream concealer, start off with underneath the eye, and then use a liquid later. So I put the cream underneath before I put on my foundation and stuff, and then I put the liquid on top of that when it comes time to like do my double layering of concealer, and that's how I get that done. But I'm probably gonna have to retrace this navy blue too, because putting this color on, I feel like it's getting washed away, and I'm not feeling it. You need to see the hard work I just put in tracing that, so I will be redoing that one. But again, I said I'll do that off camera, or I might just do it on camera and edit it out. Who knows? That's probably what's gonna happen, because I still need to show y'all the Speak Easy color put on the toe lash line as well, like I talked about doing. So we're gonna redo this navy just because I want you to see it. I feel like it's fading away. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, so you see I had to build the navy back up on this side just because, and I might do a little bit more purple, a little higher up, so hopefully we don't mess up what I just redid. Just like I want all colors to be present and accounted for. Don't really care about the dust and overshade being present and accounted for, but obviously the colorful shades are the stars of the show, so we need to make sure they are present and accounted for. That's what I'm trying to do. Okay. Now we're going to take the shade Speak Easy. I'm going to dust as much as the navy I can off here so it doesn't impact that color. Okay, yeah, we're going to take Speak Easy now and dust it underneath that. And I have my Sigma pencil on my waterline. My Sigma black pencil. That's the best, one of the best free gifts I've ever gotten in a set. I mean, in a purchase, because they gave me that for free because I had bought a certain amount of brushes. And I was like, oh, okay, it's cute, whatever. I didn't know it was gonna be like as creamy and as nice as it was, so I was like, okay. That's when I started again taking Sigma seriously, because I was like, okay, I got Sigma out here trying to do more than make me a cute little eyeshadow brush. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna need about 5 of these brushes because I'm telling you. I feel like at least I don't have to worry about putting a lot of concealer on today, because I brought these so low down the lower lash line. So it's like I don't really need to worry about that anymore. Okay, so this is this. It's coming out underneath here. And around here. Same over here. Around there. Okay, so let's put our inner corner color in, and then like I said, I'll go off camera and figure out life, and then I'll come back and tell y'all what I think about this palette. So I told you I started off with this blue shade, but it wasn't like looking as colorful now as it did when I first did it. So I ended up putting purple on top of it, which is fine with me. So this blue shade is called Revival, and then the purple shade we put on top of it is called Ace. So you can tell I was like really dramatic and smoky today. I was just like, we're just going all in. We're going all in. I feel like I look weird because I don't have on all my foundation and stuff. But once I come back, I'll have all that on and then we can talk. Okay? Okay. So this is what our face is looking like now that it's done with the Age of Opulence palette. I feel like the purple isn't looking as vibrant as it initially did when I first put it on, so I don't know how I feel about that. Could have just been the light in the bathroom though, but I have on Patrick Ta Oh She's Different blush. I have on Juvia's Place Drama Queen lipstick, and then I put the Royal lip gloss on top of it. I have on Patrick Ta She's Chiseled contour set, and then I have on the La Mer foundation and the Armani with the Power Fabric Concealer. So that's what's going on with my face. Oh, and the LYS rose gold highlighter just came in her holiday collection. I'm really enjoying that. Like, it's been so long since I had a rose gold highlighter that I can actually use on camera, so I'm excited. But the only other rose gold highlighter I have that's not drugstore, and I don't know if Maybelline has the rose gold shade anymore, is the Vlada collection with Smashbox I made years ago. So I'm happy to have me a rose gold highlighter. But let's get into the palette. Like I said, I like this palette. My only thing is I never like Beauty Bay shimmers, which is why I chose to do an all matte look and just put their shimmers in the inner corner. I don't like their shimmer formula. Like it's like a wannabe Super Shock shadow, but like I don't know. I just don't like the consistency of it. I feel like when you try to pick up a brush, it doesn't do well. So I don't know if it's like a Super Shock and you put it in your finger, but it's like I don't want to put it on my finger, so then it's just a whole thing. But yeah, I would definitely recommend you get it, especially if you didn't get my all-time favorite Beauty Bay palette, which is this one right here. This is Book of Magic. I definitely think that it is close enough in tones to where you can get a look. This is just going to be a little bit more jewel tone versus this one being a little bit bright. I mean, just a tad bit. I don't like the black in here, though. I wish it had just been a traditional black like in this one. So it's a couple things I would have changed about it. Like, I don't feel like we need two of these shades. One is just a peachy undertone. One is a beige undertone when it comes to these. Like, if I remember correctly, this is the peachy one, and this is the more rose and pinkish beige one. So I'm like, I don't think we need both. Just pick one and put it in there. But y'all know, I always feel like we don't need like 2 or 3 of those shades in every single palette, which is probably why my ass don't like Urban Decay. Yeah, this palette is amazing. It has all my grungy jewel tones, and it's like I feel like it's comparable to the Book of Magic. So if you want the Book of Magic and you didn't get the Book of Magic, you ain't got to go on Bakerie and pay somebody $75, because I saw somebody on there selling the Wilderness palette for like $75, and I'm like, girl, if you don't sit down, it's a $20 palette. It's 20 or 25, I don't know. But yeah, get this palette if you love colors like I do, because y'all know I'm a blue, green, purple queen. If you love those type of colors, you need to get this palette. So those are my thoughts. I hope you all enjoyed this video. Remember, y'all are diamonds. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Be blessed, girl. Bye.